dear children, welcome back. Let's begin new chapter in history, chapter 7, changing cultural tradition. Children, this chapter is very interesting. As we all know, as time passes, culture, tradition and so many things used to change along with that. Same we are going to understand with the example of European country around 14th to 17th century, what type of new changes took place. And the certain time period of this is called as the Renaissance time period. So let us understand the objective of chapter. Objectives. Basically, we are going to cover three main motto. Number one, to understand duration of Renaissance in new ideas and trend towards art, literature and so on. So this Renaissance means rebirth. Rebirth doesn't mean that any dead person is going to rise again or going to take the rebirth. No. Here rebirth or the Renaissance means the reformation of new ideas and thought. So how does this new idea and reformation took place? Because once it might have lost its identity and again people have came with their new ideas and new trends to start up those areas. So this is called as Renaissance. So basically we are going to know this concept by knowing European country between 14th to 17th century basically by taking the example of Italy and its popular cities, which we will discuss broadly later. And now finally we will analyze the causes and the effects of Renaissance. Renaissance, Reformation Revolution, and scientific discoveries. So this is the main objective of the chapter. Once again, let us see. We are going to know the term Renaissance, which means rebirth, and these are the rebirth of new ideas, new thoughts towards the changing in the culture, literature, architecture, discoveries and so on. Then how we will understand this Renaissance time period or the concept? We will take the example of one of the European country between 14th to 17th century, what happened in that country, and that country we are going to take as the example, that is Italy. And in Italy we will see in which places and which city these Renaissance time period gained a lot speed. That we will see, and there are three cities and that three cities we will discuss broadly here. Now at last we will analyze that what was the causes of Renaissance, means rebirth or reformation of culture or ideas or art and architecture. What was the reason and what was the ultimate effect after gaining the speed of Renaissance? What was the ultimate effect that we will see at the end? Along with that, the impact of Renaissance was towards the discoveries, new inventions and authors, writers, all those philosophers we will discuss broadly. So going with the first topic of the chapter, that is the sources to understand changing cultural tradition. As we all know, being historian or the student of history, if you want to go for the research of any topic, you always search for a source. So let us see what are the source of those things from where we can understand the cultural changes. So these are the museums, archives. Children, what are archives? Archives are those places where we keep the records of history and documents of history. So these are the example. We can say buildings and monuments. Then comes paintings, and sculptures. So very popular historian around 14th to 17th century, very popular historians. These historians we will talk about in detail. Children, from the 19th century, historians used the term Renaissance, which means rebirth, to describe the cultural changes of this time period between 14th to 17th century. They used this word. The historian who emphasized this word was a Swiss scholar whose name was Jacob Burckhardt. He was a very popular writer. He wrote a very popular book titled The Civilization of Renaissance in Italy. They got some clues and ideas about the European culture and tradition, which was earlier how people used to live and how after long duration it totally changed. So lot many European and American historians, they went for the research and they came up with their information that yes, from these resources we can predict about the changing in the cultural tradition in European and American countries. Children, let's do a short recap about the sources of changing cultural traditions between 14th to 17th century. When people started maintaining record due to the invention of printing press, it became easy to see the difference between the cultural changes. Now, another source was painting, which tells about the cultural and environmental development in that time period. The large numbers of buildings, churches and universities were another source which predicts about the changing in the cultural society. Documents, books, sculptures which were kept in the large number in the European and American art galleries or archives were the another example of source. Now the next interesting topic is revival of Italian cities. So this is the map of Italy, and here we are going to discuss about that why several cities of Italian country was being reframed. Revival means reframed. Now children, one more important thing is there that you need to understand and capture the image of the country Italy. It is very important. Otherwise you won't be able to identify which place is Italy in world's map. So let me make your concept little easy. Start imagining the shape. If you remember, the shape is quite resembling with one of the tool, and that tool is spanner. So this is your spanner. If we talk about this portion, this is quite similar to that. So now we can understand and we can capture the image of Italy very easily. So now the topic is revival of Italian city. So these Italian city we are going to discuss. One is Rome, another Florence, and then is Venice. So these three cities were under the age of we can say development with new ideas and trends, and that time period is called as popularly the Renaissance time period, and this starts from 14th century to 17th century. So this we are going to understand. Before that, let us see what happened to these cities in Italy, that why they need to be revived or why they need to be reframed. So the history behind this is that after the downfall of Roman Empire, most of the popular cities, prosperous cities, they ruined away and very badly they were being destructed. Also, the power of Pope became very weak or less. Now, what happened? They need to be reframed and reunite so that it can be run very smoothly. For that, what happened? Other countries of Europeans, they started opening the sea route to do the trading with this country. Now, when the sea route is being opened, like we can say Silk Route and other routes, this Italy once again started getting developed. So that time period or the phase is called as Renaissance time period, where when these countries and cities when they came under the impact of other trading countries, they brought great change in their literature, art and culture. So this is how the revival of Italian cities took place in 14th and 17th century. Children, let us see the Renaissance or the revival of Italian cities. Revival means the improvement of the condition. This is required because of the downfall of Roman Empire. Several states or the cities got ruined. Also, the feudal bonds went vanished. Due to this, political instability arose among the cities and the country. That's why it became very important to re-improve or to improve the condition of the cities. For that, the geographical condition played very important role when sea route was being opened for doing trading. This is all about the topic of this lecture. Now remaining topic we are going to cover in other lectures of the chapter. So children, by the time, go through the chapter thoroughly from the NCERT book and refer your topics. Now it's time to do some questionnaire. Renaissance means germination, rebirth, evolution or none of these. Next question is, who wrote the popular books The Civilization of Renaissance in Italy? John Milton, Charles Darwin, John Kidd or Jacob Burckhardt? Answer all these questions in comment section. Thank you so much.